after my brother and I select our starter Pokemon, they become soul linked, which means if one of them dies, the other one dies too. And these Pokemon only have one life, so if they die, they are dead and gone forever. We nicknamed this pair of Pokemon Treewig and set out to catch more Pokemon to add to our team, because to beat this challenge, we have to put our skill as Pokemon trainers to the test. And as a team, we'll have to face off against 8 pairs of gym leaders in battle. So to win, we're going to need to catch some good Pokemon. Oh, oops, I didn't mean to throw. Oh, but I meant to use my Pokedex.
Oh,
if
no,
this catches,
no.
oh my God, no, it's gonna catch. No.
What are you doing? Why did you do that?
Catching this Choodle was a bad start for a couple of reasons. First, in this challenge, we're both only allowed to catch one Pokemon per biome, and they'll be soul linked together. So the Pokemon that Tav catches in this Plains biome is forever linked to this random Choodle that I accidentally caught. And half of the first gym leader's Pokemon know electric moves, so Chewduck being a pure water type really isn't the best. So now, even if literally like a Mewtwo spawns in the plains, it doesn't matter, we can't catch it. But there were some other nearby biomes that we could use to fill up the rest of our team. In the Savannah biome, we caught a Phanpy and a Sandshrew, which we nicknamed Fanshrew. And in the Forest biome, we found a pretty cool Pokemon. Oh my gosh, I might have to let you catch this.
Is it Eevee?
Because you're a bigger fan. Yeah.
No way.
Level 14 too.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay, maybe I'll catch it actually.
Oh, it loves
Nice, first try too. Our family dog in real life is named Eevee, and that is Tav's favorite Pokemon, so this was a good catch for him. And since the gym we're going up against first is full of ground and rock types, we wanted to have some grass types on our team to counter that. So Tav gave his Eevee a Leaf Stone to evolve it into a Leafeon. And for my forest biome Pokemon, I caught a Shroomish. And with these two soul linked, we nicknamed them Shmeevee, since that's also the nickname we call our dog in real life. But now we still need 2 more Pokemon to add to the team. And in the Birch Forest biome, I immediately saw something interesting. Oh gosh, a Teddiursa.
Aw, that's cool. Dark type?
Not even almost. It's normal.
Isn't it the evolution dark type or something?
No, it evolves into another normal type.
How's it not dark type when it literally has a freaking crescent moon on its face?
I don't know. Teddiursa's final evolution is a really strong Pokemon, so even though it won't really be great in this first gym battle, I still want to catch it for later, because there are 8 total gyms that we're going to have to fight, and each one gets harder than the last, so having a strong late game Pokemon like this will be insanely useful. And to Soul Link with my Teddiursa, Tav caught a Seedot, which he was immediately able to fully evolve with another Leaf Stone into Shiftry. So we nicknamed these two Shiftursa. And now we only need 1 more Pokemon to add to the team. In the Spruce Forest biome, we both caught a bird Pokemon that we could use to fly around on later once they're fully evolved. But every gym we have to battle has a level cap that we can't level our Pokemon past until we defeat the gym. So we'll have to wait to evolve these guys and ride our Starcrows later. But in the cave biome, Tav pretty quickly found a Drillbur, and I found a bunch of diamonds, but also a Geodude, who I decided to catch, creating our final soul-linked Pokemon for this gym battle, Drilldude. And Tav found a Duskstone, so he was able to evolve his Starcrow before me and fly around.
How do I go down?
Look down, look down.
Oh! What the heck? This is so weird.
But it was already time for us to take on the first gym battle. But if you want to battle me as a gym leader, then you can check out the server that we play on, Cobble Galaxy. They sponsored this video and added me as a gym leader on the server that you can battle. So type /warp trey and you can come battle me, and you can check out the server's custom skins and all of that cool stuff. We set up camp at this village we found, and in a Soul Link Nuzlocke challenge like this, you're given access to infinite rare candies, so you don't have to waste your time grinding to get your Pokemon up to the level cap. Look at me.
What?
Look at my squad.
Lucky, yeah, I can't even do that. All my Pokemon are grown.
Yeah. So with that taken care of, we got our whole team up to level 16, and we were off to locate the first gym.
I heard a shiny sound.
Was that a shiny?
It's a shiny, this guy.
Wait, where? Oh my gosh. Wait, do we have to catch it because it's shiny? And this is our ocean catch for one of us? For me?
No, it's gonna be me because I heard it.
I also heard it.
No, I was the one that spotted it.
Fine, you can catch it, whatever. This shiny is so high leveled that it gave us quite a bit of trouble trying to catch it. And due to the level cap, we aren't allowed to use it for quite a while. Bro,
Oh, crap.
you have to be kidding me. So I held off on catching my warm ocean biome Pokemon for now, and we just continued our way to the Badlands where the first gym is located. Right over this way is our first gym leaders, baby. The rock type gym. We have Rorik and Brock here.
And Brock.
And Brock. And before the battle starts, there's one more thing I should mention. Tav has really only played through one Pokemon game. He's kind of a Pokemon noob, and if he lets any of his Pokemon die in battle, my soul-linked Pokemon dies too, permanently. And to make it even worse, we aren't allowed to talk to each other during the battle. Once the battle starts, I can't help him, and we'll just have to rely on our teamwork to try to keep our Pokemon alive and get through all 8 gyms to beat this Soul Link challenge. Good luck. Don't let any of our Pokemon die, and I won't either, okay?
You know what? Yeah, same goes for you.
Okay. Muting up. And with that, the first gym battle has officially started. Here we go, dude. Bonsly and Nosepass.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm actually kind of nervous for this. I don't know why. I really don't want to die.
Before the battle, I had to teach Tav the type chart, so he knew to lead off with a Metal Claw, which did a good chunk of damage, and I started with Razor Leaf, since that hits both opposing Pokemon.
Nice. That's a good move that Truwig has.
Brock's Nosepass used Sandstorm, which will deal a little bit of damage every turn to any Pokemon on the field that aren't Rock, Ground, or Steel type. So Drill Dude is safe, but Treewig is in danger, especially since Bonsly hit me with a rollout. Oh, that hurt Treewig. I feel like Tav is probably gonna hit Nosepass with another Metal Claw.
I might go for Bonsly here. Should I, or should I just go Nosepass? Should I just focus on my guy?
I locked in Absorb on Bonsly, since that attack will also heal me a little bit, and Tav ended up sticking to his original target and taking out Nosepass. Yes, he just took out Nosepass.
Let's go. Let's go!
And from my Absorb attack, I regained a little bit of health, so things were looking good for us. Oh no, I just got with a critical hit.
Good lord, that was close.
Oh my gosh, if I didn't use Absorb there, Treewig would have died. Obviously, I switched out that turn and brought in Chewduck, since neither of us really care about if Chewduck dies, and their Larvitar used Protect, making Tav's Metal Claw not do any damage. But luckily, Bonsly missed its attack. But then, Larvitar hit the 33% chance for Protect to work twice in a row, wasting both Tav's attack and my own that round.
Why? Larvitar is so annoying.
Now, Bonsly set up Stealth Rocks this turn, which will hurt my and Tav's Pokemon every time they switch into battle. Okay, but there's no way that Larvitar can protect 3 times in a row. Tav was over Larvitar, so he hit Bonsly with a Metal Claw, almost knocking it out. And I was able to get my Water Gun off, dealing really good damage. And then Larvitar hit us with a Bulldoze. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, that kind of did a lot.
Bulldoze hits every other Pokemon on the field, so they did take out their own Bonsly, but also did a lot of damage to my and Tav's Pokemon as well. But we both healed a little bit from the Oran Berries we had our Pokemon hold, because in this challenge, we aren't allowed to use any items in battle like potions, so we have to rely on our Pokemon's held items. Okay, and a shiny Cranidos is out here.
Cranidos, eh?
This is the strongest Pokemon on their team, level 16.
I might switch just in case, just to be safe.
Tav and I were not in sync here. He expected me to take out Larvitar, so he switched out. And I protected because I expected him to take out Larvitar. So this turn was a complete waste and we did no damage. Cranidos has an insanely high attack stat, so it can easily kill Choodle with one more attack, but Tav's Shift Ursa is faster than it, and it knows 2 grass type moves, and one of those will knock Cranidos out before it even gets a chance to hit me. But Tav used the other one.
Oh, Chewduck's gone.
No, Chewduck is dead. And that is the first Soul Link broken, making not only my Chewduck dead, but killing Tav's Chewduck as well. I needed Tav to attack, but he thought he should heal, and in a Soul Link, just one moment out of sync like that can cause 2 Pokemon to die permanently.
All right. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna Mega Drain Onix.
My Drill Dude is weak to Onix's ground type attacks, so to be safe, I switched in Shmeevy, who resists rock and ground moves. But Tav's Mega Drain was able to one-shot Onix.
Oh my God.
Let's go. Onyx is so weak. Larvitar hit Shift Ursa with a Rock Tomb, dealing not too much damage, and then it died to the burn. Oh my god, was that the last one, or they have one more?
Is that it? Are they done?
Oh yes, Brock has his own Geodude. Okay, that's fine though. One Geodude, we can easily take this out. I'm just gonna Mega Drain.
All right, I think if I just Mega Drain again, I should be fine.
The double Mega Drain was able to easily take out Geodude before it even got to attack, officially marking the first gym as defeated. We won.
There goes.
But Chewduck is dead.
There goes Chewduck. Yeah, he's way gone. Well, let's be honest. If it had to be anyone,
at least it was Chewduck, yeah. But we were able to survive. We beat the first gym officially, losers. And now we can move on to the second gym. The second gym is the grass type gym. So all of the grass and ground types on our team weren't going to be very good anymore. So we decided to head into the Nether to hopefully find some fire types.
what is this?
Oh, yeah, this is the third gym. So we have to beat the grass one and then we can come here.
Oh, that's
but this is the ghost type gym. Right nearby, I found an Alolan Cubone, which could evolve into a ghost fire type. So I caught this as my Soul Sand Valley capture. And Tav wanted a ghost fire type of his own. So we placed a bunch of soul fire around, which gave a chance for a Litwick to spawn. After only a couple minutes, one did.
Oh, it's right here. Found it.
Oh, nice. Tav caught the Litwick, and we nicknamed our catches Litbone. And after traveling a bit more in the Nether and not finding much to catch, we portaled back to the overworld to see what was nearby. Here, I saw a Lotad, which, while not being fire type, once it's fully evolved, can learn the move Ice Beam, which is super effective against all of the Grass Gym's Pokemon. And after a bit more scanning for what could spawn in this biome, we found a Croagunk that Tav wanted to catch, since it's part poison type, which would also be super effective against the Grass Gym. And we nicknamed these swamp Pokemon Logunk. Okay, so let's level up all of our guys as much as we can, the 4 that we have so far. The new level cap is level 26. So I was able to level up and evolve my Logunk into Lombre and use a Water Stone to fully evolve it into its final form. Let's go, a Ludicolo. Look at this little dancing guy. But that's when I realized Litbone, who we caught to be one of our fire types, doesn't even evolve into that fire type until level 28.
Are you freaking kidding me?
And since in the Soul Link, Tav and I can only bring linked Pokemon, that means Tav isn't allowed to bring his Litbone yet either. Well, we should probably put Shift Ursa away too, because yours is just grass type, right?
Okay, well then let's just freaking go into the Nether and have to go to every biome and catch one.
Since there are only 5 biomes in the Nether, and we already caught a Pokemon in the Soul Sand Valley, we decided to just catch the other 4 remaining Pokemon here and prioritize ones that will be good for this grass type gym. Larvesta right down there on that one block in the lava ocean. Do you see?
That's the one I'm tracking down, yeah.
That's a pseudo legendary, I think.
That's mine.
What?
Wait, it's level 31. I can't even use it.
Oh, that's actually rough. Since it's above the level cap of 26, he could technically catch it, but just like his shiny from earlier, we wouldn't be able to use it right now. And we can't really afford to catch more Pokemon that we can't even use yet, so we left this one behind and explored around for something new.
Wait a minute. Is that a Charizard down there?
Oh my gosh,
Or
yes.
a Charmander, I mean?
That is a Charmander.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.
Oh, are you?
No, don't. I saw it first. Don't do it.
You've gotten everything. You were gonna get the Larvesta. You got the shiny. Like,
Because
come on.
I'm finding these guys.
Okay, how about we take turns throwing Pokeballs?
Hey, look behind you, genius.
Oh my
There's
god.
one just chilling right there.
I know more about Charmanders than you do, genius.
If you find it, then you get it. That's just the rule.
Ah!
Whoa.
Help! Do you have a cauldron?
No.
Okay. Oh my gosh. And he even walked to me. Yes! Did you catch yours? I got mine.
No, I haven't caught mine yet.
Oh, really? Wait, I'm evolving mine right now. Let's go, baby. Since we both caught the same Pokemon, we decided to combine the 3 names of all 3 Charmander stages and nicknamed these guys Charmelizard. So that is our Basalt Delta capture. And in the Crimson Forest, Tav and I were both able to find Larvestas.
4, 3... Here it is.
Hello.
26.
Oh, let's go. Literally perfect. And I did have a little trouble catching it. Oh my gosh. But with our new Larvestas, we decided to nickname them a combination of this form and its evolved form again, Lorona. Welcome to the team, Lorona. Isn't that a town in California?
You think they have Corona?
No, where does, in Stranger Things, where do they move to?
I forgot. I don't know.
Lorona, I think. Now for the final two nether biomes. In the nether waste, Tav caught a Houndoom, since its fire dark typing will be good against the grass gym now and the ghost gym after this. And I caught a Nummel, which is the only ground fire type in this game, giving it a strength against grass types while not being weak to them like a ground type normally would. And we nicknamed these two Numdoom. And lastly, the Warped Forest. Honestly, the Warped Forest doesn't have too many good Pokemon, and I caught probably one of the best, a Ghastly, which is part poison type, which is super effective against grass. But since Tav and I already caught the same Pokemon as each other twice, we decided that we shouldn't be allowed to do that anymore. So Tav had to settle for a Venipede, which is a bug poison type, so it's still good against the grass type gym, but just not the best Pokemon overall. And its name didn't combine too well with Ghastly.
Venetly?
Venetly?
Yeah.
But now that is a Pokemon caught from every nether biome. But we still needed one more to fill the party. Careful. Tav!
What?
You're so annoying.
I didn't mean
Pay
to do
attention.
that. Why does it like bump? Why does it like move you when you bump into each other? It's so stupid.
So now back at the base, we leveled up and evolved our Pokemon. And since my Venetly actually evolves from trading, Tav and I decided to trade our Venetlys to each other. So he now has a fully evolved Gengar, and I have his Venetly, a Whirlipede. And since we still need one more Pokemon to fill our party, we checked out the Cherry Blossom biome next to our village. And while there's not really good direct counters to grass type gym here, there were a pair of Pokemon that we could catch that would be really good later. A Mankey and a Tandemaus. It won't be for a couple of gyms until we can fully evolve both of these Pokemon, but once we do, there is an insanely broken strategy that we can try that lets you one-shot pretty much any Pokemon. So these were a really good pair to add to the team, and hopefully we can keep them alive. Here we are, the grass type gym against Gardenia and Erica.
It both sounds stupid.
Okay. All right, here we go. Good luck.
Good luck.
Okay, here we go. Tav and I led the battle with our Logunks, and the gym leaders led with Blossom and Tangela. Blossom knows the move Teeter Dance, which would confuse both of our Pokemon, which we really don't want to happen, so I gave Tav a simple strategy before the battle started. So both of us, we're gonna hit Blossom on the first turn. You're gonna use Venoshock, and I'm gonna use Ice Beam.
Okay.
And that should just take out Blossom before it can confuse us. So hopefully he remembers what to do.
I'm gonna go for Blossom.
But unfortunately, they switched out their Tangela. Roserade's out here, shiny Roserade, and Blossom. Oh, and they withdrew Blossom too, and sent in Cherim, who I guess doesn't have a texture in this game. So both of our attacks went into Cherim, which essentially got us a free kill this turn, but they brought back up Blossom, who is going to be even harder to kill now for one specific reason. We kind of want to take out Blossom, but Roserade is their strongest Pokemon, and it knows Extra Sensory, which is like 4 times strong against Krogunk. So hopefully Tav knows that and will know to switch out. I specifically warned Tav about that before the battle, and he did remember and switched into Numdoom. Oh yes, and they used Extra Sentry, and Tav's immune to that.
Oh, I'm immune.
I don't think Tav knew that. I think that was an accident. Oh, that critical hit! Their Breloom was now more of a problem than Roserade was, so I targeted Breloom with an Ice Beam to hopefully take it out in one shot.
Are you kidding me?
Mach Punch? Wait, what? That one-shots? My Ice Beam hit Breloom, not one-shotting it, but did land the 10% chance to freeze it. So we actually have a chance to turn this battle around.
Let's do Flame Wheel on Roserade and hopefully I just don't die again for no reason.
Breloom thawed out from being frozen immediately, and both of their Pokemon targeted Tav's Lorona, and it only survived because of the Citrus Berry it was holding, and my Ice Beam barely didn't take out Roserade. Dude, Tav, please tell me. Okay, good. We targeted the right people. To not risk his Lorona's life, Tav switched back into his Logunk, and Tangela switched out into Grottle. And Breloom hit Tav with a Thunder Punch.
Why are they just going after me every single turn?
And my Ice Beam finally took out Breloom, forcing Gardenia to bring back out Blossom. Tav is probably going to target Blossom because I told him to at the beginning, but instead, Tav decided to switch out into his Charmeleezard. So Blossom survived this turn, but my Ice Beam took out their Tangela. Oh, and I one-shot! Let's freaking go!
Oh, nice. That was clutch.
Luckily, Blossom didn't use Cheater Dance, but did use Dazzling Gleam instead, which hit us both, but for very little damage. I'm gonna target Grottle. Hopefully, Tav does too, because if that's what Blossom's gonna try to do, then we have like nothing to worry about. And this time, our teamwork was much more in sync. Tav hit Grottle with a Flame Burst, bringing it down to low health, and my Ice Beam finished it off, leaving them with only Blossom remaining. So Tav and I both targeted it and took out their final Pokemon. We win! Let's go!
We did it.
Oh my gosh. We lost one Pokemon. We lost the Numdoom.
Yeah, you got one-shotted like an idiot, but...
Numdoom, it was nice to know ya. To be honest, you would have been really useful for the next gym.
Numdoom, yeah.
But it's gone. Goodbye, Numdoom.
I released mine.
We set up a grave for our fallen Pokemon. Rest in peace, Numdoom. You will be missed. Sorry to Chuduck who died in the first battle, but I guess we didn't care enough to think about giving you a grave at the time. But unfortunately, Numdoom won't be the last Pokemon we lose. And the next gym that we have to face is the Ghost type gym, which has even stronger Pokemon than the Grass gym. But fortunately for us, this will be the first gym battle where we can pretty much use Pokemon that we've already caught. We only need to catch one new one, which is good because with only a limited number of biomes to catch a Pokemon in, we need to be reusing as many Pokemon as possible. But to catch the new one we need, we decided to check out an ancient city in the deep dark biome. And in this biome, there honestly aren't too many types of Pokemon we can even catch here. And since we don't really want to risk our lives staying down here for too long, we just looted a few chests, mostly for the TMs, and avoided all of the wardens that we accidentally spawned. Oh, it's right here, dude, right there. It's right there. It's right there. Since the Pokemon around here aren't too great, I decided to catch a Glimmit because it can learn a lot of good trapping moves like Stealth Rock, which damages the opponent every time they switch into battle. And since we know that the opponents love to switch pretty often, moves like these would be insanely useful. And Tav caught a Sableye to Soul Link it with. Before we headed off to the next gym, we leveled up and prepared all of our Pokemon, including finally evolving Shift Ursa. Get ready. You think this bear's big already? Wait for the next one.
How's it gonna get bigger? It's impossible.
I know, right? You'd think. Look at that guy. Let's go. Oh, you want to hop on? Can you?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Let's go. And now the third gym we had already spotted in the Nether. So we made our way there and it was time for the next battle. All right. The Ghost type gym against Fantina and Morty. Tav and I discussed our plan for how to hopefully beat these two. And then it was time to mute up and start the battle. All right. Good luck.
All right. Good luck. Oh, whoops.
Hopefully this isn't gonna be bad. The gym leader led off with Drifloon and Dusclops, two strong tanks. They immediately switched Dusclops out into a shiny Miss Magius, and their Drifloon hit Tav's Charmeleezard with a Shadow Ball, dealing over half of his health. And Tav responded with a Flamethrower into Miss Magius.
Oh, why is it so weak?
This whole team we're up against has higher special defense than physical defense, so using special moves like Flamethrower as opposed to physical moves like Fire Fang will always do less damage. But Tav doesn't know that, and I forgot to tell him that, so we're already at a disadvantage. But my Sheldicarp set up spikes on their side of the field, so every time they switch a Pokemon in, they'll take damage. I'm just gonna Icicle Spear this Drifloon, and it's gonna do a good amount of damage. But they're faster than me, so before I even got to attack, Ms. Magius used Calm Mind, boosting its special defense and special attack even further. And Drifloon did the same thing, because Drifloon knows the move Baton Pass, which lets you switch out and pass all of your stat boosts onto a more powerful Pokemon, which could be very scary for us. But my Sheldicarp is really strong. Oh yes, dude, I one-shot it. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Oh my. That was insane.
I think I'm gonna go after Gengar just because it hits harder. Oh my gosh, and it's wearing those glasses that make it deal more damage. Tav switched into his Sheldicarp, who immediately got hit with a Shadow Ball, dealing nearly half of his health.
Why is that doing so much? Like, that's just not fair.
My attack didn't one-shot Gengar like I was hoping, and Ms. Magius hit both of us with a Dazzling Gleam. Oh no.
Oh my lord.
Our citrus berries healed us a little bit, but I didn't want to risk our Sheldicarp's life, so I switched out into Glimeye, who immediately got burned by Gengar's Will-O-Wisp. But Tav was able to take up Ms. Magius with a super effective crunch.
Nice, let's go.
Nice, Tav, that was good. Gengar hit us both with another Dazzling Gleam, which didn't do too much this time, and Tav's crunch brought Dusclops all the way down to 25% health. and I hit Gengar with an Ancient Power, finally taking it out and getting the 10% chance to also boost all of my stats. Oh, I got so lucky! Yes, I took out Gengar. Wait, that was so lucky.
Nice, Trey. Good stuff, good stuff.
They are now down to half of their remaining Pokemon, and Tab switched out to save Sheldicarp's life, and Morty switched back into Spiritomb. I hit Bayonet with an Acid Spray, hoping to poison it, but I didn't get lucky. And Bayonet tried to disable Tab's Crunch attack, but since he switched out, it failed. I'm just gonna go Ancient Power again and go into Bayonet.
Is Feint Attack good?
Feint Attack does less damage than Knockoff, and Knockoff has the added benefit of removing the target's held item. So Knockoff is just objectively the better move, but Tab doesn't know that.
I think I'm just gonna use Feint Attack. I'm gonna use it on Spiritomb.
My Ancient Power was able to take out Bayonet, and Tab's Feint Attack chipped away a little bit of Spiritomb's health.
That didn't do any damage.
Then Spiritomb hit me with a Shadow Ball, which did a good chunk of damage that I was able to heal a little bit from thanks to my Citrus Berry. So I didn't die to the burn damage either. Okay, it's probably gonna Shadow Ball me again then. So I'm gonna switch into Shift Ursa because I'm immune to ghost type attacks. My prediction wasn't quite right, and Spiritomb hit Tab with a Will-O-Wisp, burning it, cutting its attack stat in half. So Tab's Feint Attack now does even less damage. I'll play it safe. I'll just Headlong Rush. We kill it this turn no matter what. And with Spiritomb dead, they are down to their final Pokemon, a very weak Dusclops. So with one more Headlong Rush, we took it out and officially defeated the third gym. Dude, we destroyed that one.
Let's go.
I have two Pokemon that are like half health, but other than that, everyone's full.
Yeah, my Sheldicarp's like a little less than half, and my Charmeleozard's about half, but everyone else is full.
Yeah, we didn't lose a single Pokemon. That was like, we were the most prepared for this fight for sure, I think.
That was good. That was good.
Losing 0 Pokemon in battle was definitely our best performance so far, but unfortunately for us, it was going to get much worse. That was the worst fight we've had so far.
That was so bad.
We lost half of our team. But at this point, it was almost 2 a.m. So Tav logged off for the night, and I decided to head back to our base, which up until now has been just this cramped villager house, and give it a massive upgrade. Going from a tiny basic house to a big, luxurious house with cool blue roofs using the new type of wood that Pokemon Minecraft adds to the game. It's quite a bit bigger than what we used to have.
Oh, wow.
So when we walk in, this is our main room we have here.
Wow.
We have a little berry farm indoors for like if it's raining outside, don't want to get wet or whatever. All of our storage stuff that we had before is all organized in these chests now. And then upstairs, we have not that much. It's kind of empty, but we have our enchanting setup.
Nice.
Yeah, so this is the base.
Nice. I really like it, actually.
Thanks. Now with the house tour done, we can prepare for the 4th gym, the water gym. And this whole game, we haven't been able to use our starter Pokemon, and since they're both grass type, you would think that now is finally the time to use them. But every single one of the gym leader's Pokemon also know ice moves, which are super effective against our starters, so Treewig will still have to wait. But the 5th gym will finally be their chance to shine, I promise. But out of all the Pokemon we've caught so far, only 3 of them are really usable for this fight, because since Tav and I have to bring soul-linked pairs, even if one of our Pokemon is good for the fight, if the other one is bad, neither of us can bring it. So we really needed to start catching more Pokemon that were more synergistic and will either both be good in a fight or both be bad in a fight. So with that in mind, in the meadow biome, I caught a Hisuian Sneasel and Tav caught a Mareep, which could immediately evolve into an Ampharos. Both of these Pokemon are weak to ground, and both are good at applying status conditions to the opposing Pokemon, which gives them decent synergy. And the level cap was also high enough for Tav to finally use his shiny Quillfish, so we went back to the normal ocean biome for me to finally catch my ocean Pokemon, and I caught a Mantine. And since these are both part water types, they also synergize pretty well. And for our final new Pokemon on the beach biome, Tav caught a Slowbro, and I caught an Alolan Pikachu. Both of these Pokemon, when evolved, are part psychic type, which also gives them pretty good synergy. And so with our team decided, we headed to the gym, discussed our strategy along the way, and we're ready to battle. The water type gym against Crasher Wake and Misty. You know Misty probably.
I do know Misty, yeah.
The water type gym has a much stronger team than the gyms before, so we have the highest risk of dying here. All right, good luck.
Good luck.
Tav and I led with Slochu and our shiny Manfish, and the water gym leaders led with Gyarados and Quagsire. And our plan was for Tav to start out by setting up some entry hazards.
I need to lay down the toxic spikes first, as per the game plan.
They switched Gyarados out and brought in Floatzel. Okay, but I might be able to one-shot this actually. Oh, let's go, dude. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Oh, nice, Trey. Let's go.
And Tav got out his toxic spikes, which will poison the opponent's Pokemon every time they switch in. But then Quagsire hit me with an Aqua Tail. Oh, that did so much damage to me. To save Slochu, I switched out and brought in Minkamouse, and they switched back in to Gyarados, who got poisoned from the toxic spikes, and Tav landed a poison jab to deal some extra damage. And the next turn, literally everybody switched their Pokemon out.
Everyone's just withdrawing everyone except me, so
Tav was able to land a free hit on their shiny Sharpedo, bringing it down to nearly half health immediately. But this is actually good for me because I can just wing attack Ludicolo, and that should do good damage. And it would have, but they switched out again and brought in Gyarados. And before I could even attack, Sharpedo hit me with an Ice Fang. And I got Ice Fang, and I got frozen! Of course, dude! Okay, I have to switch because I'm frozen. I can't even protect. And I know that Tav doesn't want Manfish to go down because that's his shiny.
I'll use Discharge. Oh wait, that gets Trey too though, but I can use this.
I switched into my Venetly, who immediately got hit with a super effective Zen Headbutt from Sharpedo. Why would it use Zen Headbutt on me? And Gyarados hit Tav with a critical hit.
Critical hit? What are we doing here?
But Tav's Marizel landed an Electro Web, hitting both of the opponent's Pokemon, knocking out Sharpedo and leaving Gyarados slowed down with only a sliver of health remaining. Oh, and it hits both of them. Let's go, dude.
Nice. There we go.
And Gyarados is about to die. I think Tav remembers. Hopefully he remembers Quagsire's immune to electric. I'm just going to protect. Tav did remember, and he switched into his Minkamouse. My Venetly protected itself, and Gyarados hit Tav with an Aqua Tail, dealing over half of its health. And then Quagsire used Earthquake.
Oh no. Oh my lord!
Oh, Minkamouse barely lived! Gyarados fainted to poison, and if I didn't protect that turn, Venetly would have been killed by that Earthquake. We just narrowly avoided losing 4 entire Pokemon. But this turn, Tav switched into Slochu, and Misty switched Quagsire out for Poliwrath. I figured Venetly could survive another turn, so I hit Ludicolo with a Venoshock, and it hit me back with an Ice Beam that I barely survived. So obviously, I switched out this turn and brought back in my Minkamouse. And they switched Poliwrath out to bring back in Quagsire, and Ludicolo hit Tav Slochu with an Energy Ball.
Oh my. Of course, it's super effective against me.
Ludicolo died this round from the poison, so Crasher Wake is officially out, and Misty only has 2 Pokemon remaining. Misty switched back into Quagsire, and Tav switched into his Logunk, which gave me a free hit on Quagsire, and I was able to just keep chipping away at her remaining Pokemon until we finally defeated the final one. Let's go. We destroyed.
Yeah, that was good.
2 of my Pokemon were literally like, they lived on a sliver of health.
Yeah, Minkamouse has 2 HP.
Yeah, that was actually crazy close. But even still, that is now our 2nd gym in a row where we lost 0 Pokemon. We started out with this challenge losing a Pokemon in every battle because Tav and I weren't in sync. But now our teamwork has gotten so good that we aren't losing anybody. But I'd be lying if I said things weren't about to get a lot harder once we went up against the next gym, the Steel type gym. From the Pokemon we've already caught, we were able to put together a new team without having to catch any new ones. And included in that team, we finally were able to bring our starter Pokemon, Treewig. Wait, but do you want to see something cool? What's your favorite type of tree in Minecraft?
Dark Oak.
If I give him this sapling, this Dark Oak sapling, and then I evolve him, check it out. Dark Oak Torterra.
Oh, that's cool, actually.
The grass typing from our Treewigs isn't very effective against Steel, but half of these Steel Gym's Pokemon are part Rock type, which makes our grass typing be neutral. And my Treewig is part Ground type, which is at least 2 times super effective against all of the gym's Pokemon. So finally, we get to use our starters. And we get to use our Charmeleozards. And lastly, we decided to trade our Drill Dudes to each other since Graveler evolves from trading, so that gave us both a fully evolved Pokemon that will be super effective against the entire Steel Gym. So this time, we have a really stacked team, and we were filled with all the confidence in the world. Since we haven't lost a single Pokemon in the last 2 gyms, and we don't plan to lose any this time. Oh my gosh. They're the diamonds.
What, you found it?
They let me in.
What?
They literally
What the?
perfectly let me in.
That's convenient.
Well, here's the steel gym.
Jasmine and Byron?
Byron and Jasmine, the 2 gym type steel gym leaders. Steel type Pokemon have the most resistances in the entire game, so this battle is not going to be easy. Good luck.
Good luck.
Eating up. We started the battle with both of our Minkamouses, and the gym leaders led with Magnezone and Bronzong. And us leading with our Minkamouses means we finally get to attempt the strategy that we originally caught them for. My Minkamouse knows the move Rage Fist, which only deals 50 damage. But every time Minkamouse gets hit, its damage increases by another 50. So Tav used his Minkamouse to hit mine with the move Beat Up, which hits multiple times but is so weak it does nearly 0 damage to me, and my Rage Fist attack damage is boosted all the way up to 350. That's over twice as strong as a Hyper Beam. Let's go, dude. The strategy worked perfect.
Oh, yes.
Magnezone is their only Pokemon with a super effective move against all the grass-type Pokemon we brought. So I immediately took it out with another Rage Fist. Okay, and now we have Fortress. I'm definitely gonna target Fortress because it knows Explosion, so I'm just gonna Rage Fist it and hope that it dies. Fortress's ability is Sturdy, which means it will always survive on 1 health when it's hit from full health. So it requires 2 hits to take out, so I need Tav to target Fortress too.
So now we're going to use Energy Ball, and we're going to use it on Aggron?
Both of the opponent's Pokemon survived and attacked us back, bringing Tav and I down to pretty low health. And with Fortress only hanging on with 1 HP, it was definitely going to use Explode, killing every single Pokemon on the field. But we do have a way to save ourselves. I'm gonna Protect. Hopefully Tav thinks about that too.
Since I go first, should I use Energy Ball?
As soon as Tav locked that in, he realized his mistake.
Oh no, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. That was so stupid. That was so dumb. That was so dumb. Why did I do that?
Dang, that's so sad.
I'm sorry, Treewig. No, that sucks.
Both of our starter Pokemon are now dead, and that mistake really shook Tav's confidence.
Is this the right play? Using grass against him? I'll just use Mega Drain, I guess.
I didn't want to risk Minkamouse dying, so I switched into my Shift Ursa, and Tav Mega Drained Steelix, which isn't very effective. Bastiodon tried to hit Tav with a Metal Burst, but it failed, but Steelix did land its attack on Tav, only doing about 1/3 of his Shift Ursa's health. And the next turn, Tav switched his attention onto Bastiodon with another Mega Drain. Okay, he's Mega Drain. That was a critical hit, and that did almost nothing. These guys are so tanky, dude. Oh, but let's go! I took out Steelix. Tav protected himself to stay safe, and with 1 more high horsepower, I was able to take out their final Pokemon. Yes! Let's go, dude. Goodbye. Dude.
Was that good?
That was good. We unfortunately lost Treewig.
Treewig died.
Our starters are gone.
Yeah. I'm so freaking pissed at myself. I forgot that they could do that. That's so annoying.
Yeah, but that's okay. It is sad that it's our starter, but to be fair, we've gotten through what, 6? Is this gym 5? We've gone through 5 gyms now, and we've only lost 3 Pokemon.
Yeah, that's true.
So it could be worse. Even with that unfortunate loss, the next gym we have to go up against is the Ice type gym, which is going to be an even tougher challenge because most of the Pokemon that we've caught so far are very weak to ice, and we're already running dangerously low on biomes we have left that we can catch a Pokemon in. So we figured our best chance to find something good would be in the desert biome. It's rare, but I mean a Skarmory could technically spawn, which could be cool.
Have we caught one in the Mesa?
Oh!
I found one.
Oh, I know, I'm right here. Unfortunately, this Skarmory is in the Mesa biome, not the desert, but I already had a Pokemon in mind for my Mesa biome catch later, so I came up with another plan. Oh, follow me. Come and get me. Over here in the desert. Come here. That's in the desert if it's on the sand. So I caught this Skarmory, which will give me access to some steel moves to use against the ice type Pokemon. And Tav decided to catch a Scrafty, who is part fighting type, which is also effective against the ice types. And my Scrafty is a pretty tanky Pokemon, which will be good. But one of the best moves it can learn to be a tank is Roost, which heals half of your HP. But I can only learn this move through a TM. And unfortunately, we haven't found found one for that move. So to get it, we had to use one more of our few remaining captures to catch a Pidgey in the Stony Shores biome. Since that Pokemon can naturally learn Roost, I can copy it with a blank TM and teach it to my Scarfy. And to keep the Soul Link intact, Tav caught a Lapras in the Stony Shores biome, so we nicknamed these guys Lapriot. And it wasn't too far away from these Stony Shores that we came to a snowy mountain that we climbed up and arrived at the Ice-type gym against Candace
And Price?
and Price. Yeah, this one might be one of the hardest ones we've done. Tav and I led with Scarfy and Charmeleezard, and the gym leaders led with Abomasnow, whose model is broken, and a Weavile, who I'm really scared of. But we have a plan. We need to stick to the plan.
I don't feel very confident in this, to be 100% honest, because every single gym fight is getting a lot harder than the last.
Abomasnow's ability is Snow Warning, which caused it to start snowing, which boosts the defense of every Ice-type Pokemon on the field. But Tav instantly hit Abomasnow with a 4-time super effective flamethrower. Oh, nice! Oh my gosh, he critical hit! And now Glaceon is out here. Oh my gosh, a shiny Glaceon. That is one of the skins that is special to the Cobble Galaxy server. Oh my gosh, that looks sick. But no time to focus on that because this is not going well for me. Weavile hit Tav with an Aerial Ace, doing decent damage, but Tav used Flamethrower again, one-shotting Glaceon.
Bam! One hit. Let's go!
And I finally was able to lay down my spikes, so we were finally set up. But now they brought out Mamoswine, who did get hit by the spikes. Mamoswine knows Stone Edge, which is 4 times super effective against Tav's Charmeleezard, so he switched out and brought in Pharaon. Mamoswine also knows Earthquake, which would one-shot Pharaon, but luckily Tav only got hit with an Ice Shard and a Crunch from Weavile, which didn't do too much. And my Scarfy hit Weavile with a Steel Wing, dealing over half of its health. I think if I just do one more, I should be able to take it out. But that was my first mistake. Tav protected, expecting me to hit him again, but instead, both of their Pokemon targeted me, making Tav's Protect useless and killing my Scarfy in the process. No, they both targeted me, no!
Oh no! And of course I protected myself and I didn't attack.
Mamoswine is still nearly full health, so I brought in Marizel. So I'm just gonna Dire Claw it. Even though this isn't very effective, I'm hoping for a status. Marizel's signature move is Dire Claw, which has a 50% chance to either paralyze, poison, or put to sleep the target. Tav switched into his Minka Mouse, who instantly got hit with a Crunch, bringing it down to 1/3 HP.
Oh my.
Then my Marizel used Dire Claw, dealing almost no damage and missing the 50% chance to get a status. And Mamoswine hit me back with an Avalanche, bringing me down to 1/3 HP as well. No! Things were not looking great for us, but finally the snow stopped, which brings all of the opponent's defenses back down to normal. So hopefully we can finally start dealing some damage. Tav protected this turn, wasting Weavile's attack, and Mamoswine hit my Pharaon with another Avalanche, which dealt almost no damage. And thanks to my Iron Barb's ability, actually did some damage back. So now I was feeling like we were getting back into a good spot. Okay, this is good. We can do this. We can do this. But Tav was feeling the opposite.
Oh, that sucks. Now this guy's in trouble. I guess I'll just go here. I don't know.
But bringing in an electric type against the ground type Mamoswine. Wait, no, not Marizel. No, Earthquake, bro!
Oh my, of course. He uses Earthquake. Of course.
Marizel is gone. I took out Mamoswine though.
I guess I should have used Charizard or something. But then it's like, how would I have known that he was going to do that and not use a rock attack?
So we've already lost 4 Pokemon this battle. Almost as bad as last time. Candace is out of Pokemon, but Price still has his 2 toughest ones remaining. So we still have a big challenge ahead of us. Frostlass used Attract on Tav's Charmeleezard, making it fall in love and unable to attack. But one Iron Head from my Pharaon nearly knocked it out. But I was worried because Frostlass knows Thunderbolt, which could one-shot Charmeleezard. Tav, you have to switch out. You have to switch out. Please. Please tell me he switches. Okay, good. Yes. Frostlass tried to hit us both with a Blizzard, but it missed Tav's Lip Bone and only hit Pharaon. So I was able to hit it back and knock it out.
Are we done? Is that it? Did we win? Oh, no, we got another one. All right, let's go Flamethrower.
But now this guy has water attacks. 2 water attacks. Tav, you need to switch. I'll protect.
Oh, he used Protect. I should have protected myself. Oh, That just did not. Oh, and
Luckily for Tav, Walrein used Aqua Ring, a non-damaging move that makes Walrein heal a little bit every turn. So Tav didn't die this turn.
does he know water attack?
Tav, you have to switch. I'm so serious.
He definitely knows water.
Tav, this guy knows water moves.
I'm gonna go here because I think he knows water.
Okay, good. Tav switching was good, but Walrein used Yawn on my Pharaon, which will put it to sleep next turn. And my Power Whip brought Walrein down to a sliver of health.
Oh, so close.
I'm just gonna protect and hope that it tries to target me and that Tav attacks.
What's good against water? I'm just gonna use this.
This might have been a mistake. I protected, but Walrein played it safe and tried to hit us both with a Surf. No, a critical hit!
You have got to be kidding me.
No, our Pharaon is gone. Both of us brought in our Minka Mouses, and Tav attacked with Population Bomb, which can hit up to 10 times. Population Bomb, please kill. It hit 1 time!
Hit 1 time, please kill him.
My Minka Mouse took him out, and that is the Ice-type gym defeated. Oh my gosh, dude.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh my gosh.
That was rough.
That was the worst fight we've had so far.
That was so bad.
We lost half of our team. That's Scarfty, gone. Marizel, gone. And Pharaon, gone.
That sucks.
We were forced again to say goodbye to half of our team. So of course, we built yet another gravestone to let them rest. Rest in peace, the most Pokemon we've ever lost. Wait, doesn't this literally double the amount that we've lost over the whole challenge?
Yeah.
So that was definitely a rough battle, and we still have 2 more to beat that are supposed to be even harder than that one. But on the bright side, since we've never been to a Snowy Peaks biome before, we were able to catch a new Pokemon here, and without even trying, I found a great one. Oh my gosh, look. Beldum evolves into Metagross, a pseudo-legendary with great stats and a great typing. So this will be a great Pokemon to add to the team. Oh my gosh. Since I tried to catch a Pokemon and killed it, I'm no longer allowed to catch a Pokemon in this biome. And since there would be nothing to Soul Link with, Tav can't catch one here either. So I accidentally wasted one of the few biomes we have left. But the next gym is the electric type gym. And out of the remaining biomes, there were 2 I already had in mind that I wanted to find very specific Pokemon from. And the first one is the cold ocean biome. In this biome, I want to find a Shellos, whose ground typing makes it immune to all of this gym's electric attacks. And it also has a really helpful ability for this battle that I'll explain later once we get into the fight. And even though I missed out on catching my pseudo-legendary Pokemon, Tav actually found his own in this biome, a Dratini. So of course, we had to nickname these 2 Sheltini and fully evolve both of them.
Woo!
Holy.
This is my favorite Pokemon ever.
I know. Do you want to have a race on our new guys? Because mine's pretty fast. Go, buddy. Go, 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 go. Stop.
I win.
And the other Pokemon I really wanted to add to our team before this fight spawns in a biome that we've actually visited before, but have purposely not caught a Pokemon in until now, the Mesa biome. Tav and I split up to look for Pokemon since the one I want is decently rare, but almost right away, I found a Pokemon that was even more rare. Oh my gosh, look. This Gibble only has a 0.03% chance to spawn, and since it's another pseudo-legendary, I put it in a boat for Tav to come over and catch for himself. See in the boat? Right there, to your right.
Oh, what's his name? Nibble something?
Gibble.
Gibble. Close.
So that's a good catch for Tav, and at night, Tav spotted the Pokemon that I was looking for.
Wait, is this it? Surely this is it right here.
Yes, oh my gosh, that is it. Gliscor is part ground type, so both of our Pokemon are going to be good against this electric type gym. And if I craft an ability patch to use on Glychomp, I can give it its hidden ability that is really good and can help us stay alive. So hopefully I can show it off to you in the next gym battle, which after choosing the Pokemon we're going to bring, we arrived at. There it is, the electric type gym, baby. Thank you for the ride, Sheltini.
All right, here we are.
The electric type gym against Volkner and Lieutenant Surge.
Oh, I get it. I get it.
Last gym, we lost half of our team, but this time we came prepared. Good luck.
Good luck.
And we weren't gonna let that happen again. Tav and I led with our new teammates, the Glychomps, and the gym leaders led with Jolteon and Raichu. All of this gym's Pokemon are insanely fast, so Jolteon moved first, hitting me with a Shadow Ball that I took surprisingly well. Then Raichu hit Tav with a Grass Knot, dealing a little damage, but also taking a good chunk of damage too because of Tav's ability and held item. Tav then set up spikes so the opponent will take damage anytime they switch in, and I used Toxic on Raichu to poison it. And my Glychomp is holding holding the toxic orb, so it became poisoned as well. But with its hidden ability, Poison Heal, instead of taking damage every turn, it will heal from the poison instead. And on turn 2, both of their Pokemon hit us with lightning type attacks, which both of us are immune to.
I'm immune? We're both immune, wow.
Okay, this is good. They're dumb. So things were looking really good for us in this battle until Raichu hit us with a Surf. Oh, that did a lot of damage on us. But in return, Tav was able to attack and take out Jolteon, but did get paralyzed from it due to Jolteon's ability. So Tav knew he needed to switch out, but wasn't sure who to bring in against their shiny Luxray.
I don't know who to bring in for this guy. I never heard of him, ever. Oh, okay, he's gone.
Tav also switched into Lorona while I protected, and Raichu hit Tav with a Thunderbolt, dealing decent damage, but the poison from earlier will knock out Raichu next turn. But this Rotom Wash knows Hydro Pump, which could one-shot Lorona. Hopefully Tav knows to attack Rotom or to switch out. Probably switch out.
Did he need water? So I should switch immediately? I'm gonna go Sheltini.
Sheltini is a good switch, but they switched Rotom out to bring back in Luxray, which is actually fine because it's already taken almost half of its health just from the spikes and stealth rocks that Tav set up earlier. But then Raichu hit us both with another Surf. Oh no, that did a lot of damage to me.
Oh, Trey needs to switch immediately.
Okay, but Raichu is out from the poison. Who are you bringing in, Surge? Surge brought out Electivire, and these two Pokemon are by far their strongest ones. Both of them know Ice type moves, which are 4 times super effective against both me and Tav. I kind of don't have a good switch here, to be honest. I settled for switching into Drill Dude, and they switched back into Rotom Wash, who Tav hit with an extreme speed, dealing a little damage. But apparently, they predicted my switch and hit me with a super effective close combat. Whoa! Oh! No!
Okay, that was a one-hit kill.
No! Drill Dude is down! Drill Dude wasn't going to be good in the next or final gym battle anyway, so if we had to lose one, Drill Dude is at least one we could handle losing. Okay, I'm Earthquaking because Tav is flying. Hopefully Tav doesn't switch into a non-flying Pokemon. Tav stayed in, and Electivire hit his Sheltini with a Wild Charge, doing a ton of damage. And Tav used Dragon Dance, raising his speed and attack. But to try to finish him off, Rotom hit him with a Shadow Ball.
Don't kill it, don't kill it, don't. Oh my god.
It barely survived, and my Earthquake successfully took out Electivire, eliminating a massive threat. Okay, Tav definitely knows that he needs to switch right now.
What is the move here? I'm stuck. I really just don't know.
Tav settled for Minkamouse, who got hit and burned by a Will-O-Wisp, and the other Rotom tried to paralyze me, but since I'm part ground type, I am immune. So I hit back with the only attacking move I have that can even damage them. Oh, and it got frozen! Let's go! They switched out their frozen Rotom and brought back in Luxray, whose ability Intimidate lowered both Tav's and my attack stat. And that, combined with the burn, Minkamouse is going to deal almost no damage. But with a single Ice Beam, I was able to finally take out Luxray, eliminating another big threat. Now we have the 2 Rotoms left.
I just really don't know what to do. I guess I'll just attack. Like, I just really don't know.
Tav's attack hit 8 times, but due to how low his attack has been dropped, it did almost nothing. And Rotom Heat hit him back with an Overheat, bringing him down to red health.
Oh man, is that burn gonna kill me?
My Sheltini got a little chip damage onto the Rotom Wash, and Minkamouse took damage from the burn. Oh my gosh!
Oh man.
Okay, Tav has to switch out Minkamouse right now. Tav decided to switch out and bring back in Lorona. Dude, this Rotom still being frozen is actually crazy. Tav, help me take it out, please. Since it is still frozen, I decided to switch out into Shift Ursa, so I could actually do some damage and take these guys out. And Tav hit Rotom Heat with a Hurricane, bringing it close to death, but then, of course, Rotom Wash thawed out and targeted Lorona with a Hydro Pump. No!
Oh no, it's dead. He got unfrozen.
Lorona's dead. Why would you leave it in? Okay, actually, that was so my fault. My Sheltini's ability makes water moves not be able to target Tav's Pokemon, so that's what he was counting on. But when I switched out, it made him vulnerable, and there was nothing he could do. So that death is on me. That was so my fault, actually. I actually feel so bad right now. Tav's Shift Ursa was able to hit Rotom Heat with a Rock Slide, knocking it out, leaving only Rotom Wash left remaining. I critical hit!
Oh no, this is bad.
We were forced to switch again, and I brought out Minkamouse and Tav brought out Glychomp. And luckily this time, Minkamouse was able to attack first and finally take out the gym leader's final Pokemon. Oh my gosh.
Well, We lost a lot of people.
We lost 3 Pokemon again, right?
Well, now we gotta make a freaking gravestone again.
That's so sad. Half of our team gone yet again. Rest in peace.
That's unfortunate, yeah.
And we are now about to go up against the final and hardest gym battle, which could easily wipe out our entire team. And if that happens, even if we have Pokemon left in the PC, we lose the entire challenge. And there was only one more biome we could think of that we hadn't caught a Pokemon in, the jungle, which, as you might have guessed, mostly has grass and bug type Pokemon.
Oh, there's a Bulbasaur by me.
Oh, really? Oh my gosh. What a cute I love Bulbasaur. Unfortunately, almost all of the final gym's Pokemon are super effective against grass and bug, so Tav's Bulbasaur won't be great, but we could find a Litten here, which evolves into Incineroar, which is one of the best support Pokemon in the entire game. So that will actually be a great one to catch.
What?
Oh my gosh.
What?
Wait.
What?
Is this? Oh my gosh, it is.
Where are you? What's going on?
Guess what I just found?
I don't know. What did you find?
Look at this. Look at that.
What?
A shiny baby of my very own. A shiny Shedinja.
Oh, look out.
Oh, thank you. Okay, this wasn't the Pokemon that I was looking for. Stop!
Oh
my gosh, that's actually scary.
My lord.
Like I was about to say, Shedinja has a single health. If that skeleton would have shot it, oh my gosh, that scared me.
Are you gonna use that ever?
Yeah, this isn't the Pokemon that I wanted to get, but I think we could probably use it. Shedinja only has 1 HP, but its ability makes it immune to any attack that's not super effective. And there's only a single Pokemon that the final gym has that doesn't have a super effective move against it. So at least this Shedinja, now nicknamed Bobinja, will be immune to 1 of the Pokemon we have to fight. But to beat all the other Pokemon on the final gym leader's team, I came up with a strategy that uses 1-hit KO moves, which are normally only 30% accurate, but with a certain Pokemon's ability and a certain Pokemon's move, we can raise their accuracy up to 100% and one-shot all of the final gym's Pokemon. But we're out of biomes to catch a new Pokemon in, except the end biome. For my plan to work, we need a Blissey and a Doublade, which both only spawn in the overworld. So to solve that, we brought a Happiny, Blissey's pre-evolution, all the way to the stronghold, so we could push it through the end portal and I could go inside and catch it as my end biome capture. So I'm gonna make sure it's safe, and then you push this Pokemon in.
Okay.
And then once I'm ready and once I catch it,
it can literally walk in right now.
I know, so I'm gonna hurry. Once I catch it, place a block above my Ender Pearl and it will teleport me back.
Okay, hurry. It's
Okay.
gonna walk in there.
Okay, it's safe, it's safe, it's safe.
I'm trying to push it. I pushed it. Oh, it won't go in. It just goes through.
What?
Yeah.
A bat just came in.
I literally tried.
The Pokemon won't go in?
Yeah.
No.
So what are we supposed to do then?
Do you want to just come in then and we'll both just catch an end Pokemon?
Yeah, but then does that not like switch up our strategy though?
It does. Okay, so our overpowered strategy isn't gonna work. Instead, we're going to have to see if not only our Pokemon are truly soul linked, but if Tav and I are linked as well. Because now we have to face off against the final gym with no special OP strategy, just our teamwork that we've been building up across the entire challenge. First one of the Elytra gets it.
No.
Let's go.
No. After I just flew us there.
Yeah, you see, you can already fly, dude. I can't. I need my own wings.
It's selfish.
Excuse me. To fill the final slot on our team, I caught a Gothita, which only spawns here at end cities. Oh, I caught it. I didn't even notice. I caught it and I didn't even notice because I was too busy freaking ladder clutching. And Tav caught a Beldum here, which evolves into Metagross and is officially the 3rd pseudo-legendary on his team. Do you see me? Do you see me? Place water. Place water.
What?
Place water!
What?
No, not there. Luckily I had wings. See, this is why you don't deserve the wings.
What? Clear over in Narnia over there? How am I supposed to know that you were there?
So with our team full, there was nothing left to do besides face the final gym. Except, apparently, Gothitelle is glitched and its ability breaks the game. So I couldn't use it and had to swap it out for a Sigilith, which is still found in the end. But it's a pretty bad Pokemon, so hopefully we still stand a chance. Good luck.
Good luck.
I believe in you.
I maybe believe in you.
Okay. All right, here goes nothing. Tav and I led with our Glychomps, and Ash and Barry led with a shiny Staraptor and shiny Heracross. And Staraptor's ability immediately lowered our attack stats, and it hit me with a Brave Bird. It was a critical hit too, of course. Tav laid down spikes on their side, setting up the hazards, and to take advantage of my Poison Heal ability, I protected to gain some health back. And Heracross protected as well. But this time, Staraptor targeted Tav with the Brave Bird, dealing half of his health, but it took a ton of damage back from the recoil, rough skin ability, and the Rocky Helmet. And Tav laid down a second layer of spikes, making them deal more damage.
Okay, do I do it again? No, I can't. I think I'm just gonna switch. I'm gonna go Sheltini.
Staraptor is holding the Choice Scarf item, which boosts its speed, but locks it into only using one move. So we know it has to use Brave Bird again. So from the recoil, it'll die this turn anyway, so I decided to switch out as well into my own Sheltini, while Heracross protected again. And Staraptor did a bit of damage to Tav, but then took itself out, so they brought in a shiny Breloom. Oh, Breloom has grass type attacks. It's probably gonna target me. I'm gonna hope that Tav is gonna use a flying attack on Breloom. I'm just gonna protect here.
I think Wing Attack is going to be good against Heracross here, right? If he doesn't switch out, this should kill him. Or am I going to die? Oh my god, you're going to be kidding me.
No! That is our first pair of Pokemon down, all because of a Heracross with the Toxic Orb and Guts ability, which boosts its attack by 50%. So Tav and I had to bring in new Pokemon, Belgalith and Minkamouse. No, dude, I can't believe it. And Breloom immediately put my Minkamouse to sleep, while Tav was able to get off a Rock Slide, hitting both of the gym leader's Pokemon.
That was alright.
With two of our Pokemon already down, there is no way we were going to win this battle unless Tav and I were perfectly in sync. Throughout this whole challenge, we weren't always on the same page, and it cost us our Pokemon's lives. And with how much harder this gym battle is, we can't afford to make any more mistakes like that. So this is truly the test, to find out if we've grown as a team over the course of this challenge and built a true Soul Link. Okay, I need to switch. I'm freaking out, dude.
I think I need to switch here.
And this was the first sign that we were more in sync than we thought. Oh my gosh, we brought in the same Pokemon. Snorlax swapped out to bring Breloom back out again, which was okay because of all the entry hazards Tav set up, forcing it to take damage. But then Arcanine hit Tav with a super effective close combat.
Of course, it's effective on me.
Okay, Tav is gonna switch, so I will take this time to use Hurricane on Breloom. Please do not miss, dude. We need to get rid of this Breloom right now. Oh, Tav protected. Okay, that's fine. My Hurricane hit Breloom, knocking it out, and Arcanine used Crunch on me, dealing a decent chunk of damage. But then they brought Snorlax back out, who, despite never even being hit, is already down to half health due to the layers of spikes we have.
Should I do this? Because I don't think he's gonna use a fire type move on me. Surely not. And if he does, then it's just like, I don't even know what to say.
Tav predicted right, and Arcanine used close combat on Tav, which wasn't very effective. And I used Roost, which healed me back up to full, but that move also makes you vulnerable to any ground type moves that turn, and Snorlax hit us with an Earthquake. Okay, that didn't actually do too much damage, and it took out Arcanine, so that's actually fine. But now they brought in Infernape, another fire type, which Tav worried about, so to save his Bobinja, he switched back into Glychomp, which was the right move, but it turns out he didn't even need to switch because I one-shot Infernape with a Hurricane. Yes, and I one-shot, dude, let's go!
Nice.
But Snorlax used to slack off, healing itself back to full health, and Barry brought out his final Pokemon, Heracross, who the spikes and poison damage have already brought down to very low health. And Tav and I were perfectly in sync yet again.
Okay, I think I can use Earthquake, yeah, because Trey's flying.
I think I Heat Wave. That hits both of them, and it takes out Heracross for sure. Heat Wave hits them both. Heracross is gone. Let's go. Oh, Snorlax took almost nothing from that, though. And Tav used Earthquake, which does a good chunk of damage, and then Body Slam to me. No. Holy. Ooh. I'm paralyzed, though. I gotta switch.
Okay, Barry's out. Barry's down for the count.
Who do I switch into? I don't want to die to an Earthquake. Oh, wait. Bulbinja. My shiny. Tav knew not to risk using an Earthquake again because he didn't want to accidentally hit whichever Pokemon I brought in, so he hit Snorlax with a Dragon Claw instead, bringing it down to red health. But Snorlax used Earthquake, which did hit Tav for a little damage, but my Bulbinja is immune. Due to its ability, my Bulbinja cannot be damaged by Snorlax, which is their final Pokemon, so from here, our win was guaranteed. Let's
We did it!
go!
We did it!
We did it! Yes! If you liked this video, subscribe and we'll do this challenge again, but against way harder gym battles. Thank you to all of my supporters on Patreon. It really helps support the channel. And I posted a video there of me reacting to this video and giving some behind the scenes commentary on it. So check that out if you're interested. Thank you everybody for watching. Okay, love you, bye.